Hello everybody, welcome to Chana Talks Live TV. I'm Chana Gilman, your relationship mastery mentor. Oh, well, first of all, I did it. I made my announcement to my group and my private email list. You still have until Tuesday night of this week, today is Sunday, to become a part of it. Join the Facebook group, Relationship Mastery Mentor with Confidence and Dignity, or send me an email at relationshipmasterymentor@gmail.com, or send me a private message, hi Ruchi, with your email address in both of those, either one of those. So I did it. Now I have to tell you something. I'm really excited. I've never done this before, ladies. This is Chana Gilman cruising through a comfort zone. And yes, it gets easier. It's like riding a bike. It takes practice. We weren't born, 5 foot tall and walking. Everything takes practice. If you want to move, you got to do something different. For anything to change, you have to change. Now, I want to tell you something that happened. I am very not techie. I did not design a gorgeous landing page. I don't have a website. I'm just making this happen, and I'm not giving up. That for me is the piece, not collapsing around all of this. You all have your point of whatever your stopping point is. So you know that for you. This is mine. Anyway, I'm using MailChimp. I always use MailChimp as a master email sender thing. And it says in there, hello beautiful, and then in parentheses, F name, which means first name. And the email was supposed to say, hello beautiful Sarah, hi Faggy. And the email went out to my whole list saying, hello beautiful, parentheses, F name, parentheses. When I saw that this morning, I couldn't stop laughing. Ladies, do you know that there was a day, hi Zippy, do you know there was a day that would have put me on the floor? How embarrassing. Oh my gosh. You know what? It's okay, because I practice what I preach. Good enough is good enough. You know your first name, right? No, I'll fix it. Okay, we're going to redo that. I don't know how to redo it. Hi, Sandy. But good enough is good enough. Ladies, you've got to learn to have some fun in your life. You've got to be forgiving to yourself so that other people will want to forgive you too. I don't know what anyone thought. I'd love to hear from my email list what you thought about that when you read it, except maybe just to laugh. Anyway, you know who you are on the email list. So, for all of you in Facebook land, which is this video, I want to talk about something that I read over the weekend. And did it strike me? A woman was talking, the woman who wrote the article, she was talking about how she was in Florida and she met a woman in a nursing home who was 100 years old. And she died at 100. And she had asked this woman in their conversation, how did you and your friends spend the last years of your life? Like obviously she was still alive and up to 100 years old at that point. And the woman said, we sat around playing cards and collecting injustices and grudges. That struck me. I can't even begin to tell you. How many of you do that? And believe me, you don't have to be 100 years old to do it. I did that for years. So easily hurt. Cried over everything. Hi, Leah. Cried over everything. So devastated by what you thought or what I perceived you thinking about me, or why you said that, or did you mean that? And the time wasted in my life. And then she went on to say, the 100-year-old woman, when we were younger, we didn't have time to collect offenses, to worry about being offended. They were raising their children. They were, this is making me think, those of you that follow me, I don't script my videos. And a thought just came to me that I want to share with you, which I had no intention of. On Tisha B'Av, which is the saddest day of the Jewish calendar year, which was a couple of weeks ago, in the Jewish calendar, we had a Holocaust survivor, Lucy, come and speak to us at the shul, the synagogue. And somebody asked her, she survived. She went in at 14, and she survived Auschwitz and another camp. I don't remember which. She lost everyone. I think there were 7 kids, and a brother and sister survived. They found each other after the war. But someone in our audience asked her, what was the difference in thought process between those of you that survived and those that died? And do you know what? This struck me so deeply. Lucy didn't understand the question. She didn't get the question. What are you talking about? Why would anybody think like that? We just all tried to survive. You did, you didn't, you didn't. There was no... Do you understand what that meant to me? This showed me how in today's world we are so overly self-absorbed in our thoughts, in our thinking, analyzing every little thing that I do or don't do, or he does or she said. We make ourselves completely crazy. And this is what in my group we work on. We get away from that. But I couldn't believe that she didn't understand the question. And this 100-year-old woman in Florida understood that what boredom can bring you to. Isolation, boredom, is you sit and you start playing it out all over in your mind. Regurgitation. Regurgitation. That's what happens when you're bored, when you're isolated, when you're... I just made this massive announcement in my Facebook group, right into my private email list. This is new for me. I've never done this before. Do you know what happened this morning? I started playing on an old friend and an old conversation that's about 4 years old. It came up. All right, can you believe that? Why? Because rather than focus on, oh, this is scary, go through it, feel it, and keep going, I distract myself. Distraction is a created form of being, right? I've got a lot of work to do. Our party in my Facebook group starts on Wednesday morning, 11 a.m. Pacific. So you've got until then, actually Tuesday night, to join the group and be a part of it. But you know what? What do you do? Are you aware of your patterns of distraction, of when you're in fear or isolation or boredom, what you do to hijack yourself? Do you collect grudges and injustices? I don't do that anymore. No, that's not where we want to be. There's ways to learn to stop it. There's ways to learn to stop it. It's all about doing things differently. Beautiful women, for anything to change, you have to change. If you have any resistance or are being triggered by anything I'm telling you, that is your first clue to do what you don't want to do, which is join my group or send me an email with your email to become part of what I'm offering. That's it. It's your choice. Recognize that every state of being for you is a choice. I can't join Chana's group. I'm just too busy to sit in another group. I'm in so many groups. I can't be in part of another group. Really? Okay. But it's a choice. Own your excuses or choose your reasons to get different results. That's it. That's it. It's up to you. You decide. And as my email that went out to everybody today showed, good enough is good enough. Dear beautiful F name. F means first name. Oh. Anyway, you have had to get that email to understand what I'm talking about. I love you. You are beautiful women. I hope to hear from you. This is Chana Gilman, your Relationship Mastery Mentor. Have a great day, everybody.